I'm Claire. This is my husband Andy and our dog Henry. In July, we started living full-time out of this 2005 Freightliner Sprinter van that Andy had custom made for us. After 5 years of the 9-to-5 grind, we decided we wanted to try something new. So we ventured off on a year-long break to see as much of the United States as possible. Join us in our attempt to visit all 50 states in the next 12 months. We've been in Florida for 15 days now, and I haven't been recording a ton because all we've really been doing so far is going to the beach or taking care of the basic van necessities, like keeping the fridge stocked and refilling the water tank, that kind of stuff. It has been so nice and relaxing. We bought beach chairs and an umbrella, and we've been taking our own food and drinks to the beach to try to save money. I've gotten a ton of leisurely reading done, which has been really nice, and I've been doing a lot of walking on the beach. I have to be honest, I don't know how I'm feeling about this whole goal of visiting all 50 states because I'm kind of liking the idea of just staying in Florida. We'll see. Once we were settled in Florida, Andy was able to devote some time to replace the water pump. When we left Iowa to head south, we noticed it was leaking, like literally right as we were hitting the road. So getting that done was a priority.
It's me. Yeah, give it legs. Give it the legs. You're all worked up and it's a rocket man. See, get the pets. It's okay.
You comfy? Are you being a good boy? Are you being a good boy at the dog park? Here comes another one. Andy also wanted to try tinting the windows himself. We had a couple of different estimates done on what it would cost to get it done professionally, and we just couldn't get ourselves to pull the trigger on that one.
So it needs to be like a ½ inch under this, and I can't get it to stuff under.
We went to a park last night. The park ended up being pretty secluded by trees and bushes and stuff. Andy went deep into the trees, Henry went deep into the trees. I did not, I stayed at the picnic table, but we were there for a while playing fetch. Came back in the van, sat in here for like 4 or 5 hours, got into bed, and Andy found a tick. So you know me, I lost sleep over it. Just wondering where that tick was for the 4 or 5 hours that we were in the van, like who it was attached to. But while I was laying in bed, I realized it's the second week of December and I haven't given Henry his medications yet, like his Nexgard and stuff, which is anti-tick medication. So he loves his medications. They're like treats for him. Henry, do you want your treats? Oh yeah, it's medicine time. Can you sit? Good boy. These pigeons are a little creepy.
Henry's turd right there.
Oh,
Jeez.
Henry, how did I miss that? So Andy did get the 2 front windows tinted. This one turned out pretty well. Only problem is like up here, but it's fine. In that little corner. I think he did a really good job. And this dirty dog is gonna get groomed soon for the first time in a really long time. We spent a day at Gilchrist Blue Springs State Park, which is located near High Springs, Florida. The water was crystal clear and we were able to rent a kayak for a decent price.
Not half bad. I just sit here and film.
On our ride, we got to see nature at work. We saw 5 bald eagles flying, but you can't really see it on camera. And we saw a ton of turtles posted up on logs all over the place. There's also a couple of trails in this park, so if you want to do some hiking, you can. You also can pay for a campsite, but we chose not to spend our money on that on this particular day. After our kayak ride, we spent some time swimming and Andy had a really good time with the GoPro. We showered at the campsite and then moved on to St. Petersburg. We dropped Henry off to get groomed, and he's sitting in the window. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. This person's yard is made of seashells. So let us dance this night away. Yep. Normally, to fill the water tank in our van, we hook up to a water spigot using a hose. We absolutely could not find any spigots in St. Petersburg that worked or that a gas station would allow us to use. So thank goodness we found this filtered water station. We had to refill our 3-gallon water jug 6 or 7 times and fill the tank that way. It wasn't the most convenient, but we were just relieved to have water again. We always keep our 3-gallon jug filled and store it in the back for emergencies and to have as a backup. We are gonna go get haircuts for the first time since we started living in our van.
Second best place to get a haircut. You know what the first is?
Cost cutters?
Walmart.
Walmart?
Yeah.
We're going to Sports Clips because you need a haircut pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's time, that's for sure. Okay, here's my cut. Just a trim, but feels good. Andy's looks so good. Are you happy with it?
I feel like she did a decent job.
I think it looks great. So now all 3 of the Steber clan have fresh cuts. Henry has one too. Took him to the groomer yesterday. You sit, stay. So he is looking fresh. No one else can see us. So let us dance this night away. So we haven't had beach weather in a number of days. It's been like upper 60s and either cloudy or rainy or both. And tomorrow we're gonna head to the Orlando area because Andy's parents are getting off of a cruise. They're getting off a cruise and going to Orlando, and they're gonna meet up with us for Christmas. So that's awesome. This Saturday, it's supposed to be a high of like 48 degrees. So that's going to be interesting. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give it a like by clicking on the thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel for more travel focused videos and turn on the bell notification so you're notified every time a new video posts. Thanks for your support and see you next time.